Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn of JessicaLynnOriginal.com, and today we are going to making a card using one of our brand new stamps for 2019. It's called HotDog. It's a Dachshund or Wiener Dog stamp set that I am so excited for you guys to see. It's so cute. And we're also going to be using a die cut from another family business called Honeybee Stamps. I love supporting other small businesses. I think we all need to kind of pull together and do more of that. And I'll be really honest, don't get me wrong, I love the Hobby Lobby. I love all of those different card making stores. But here's the thing, we are the next generation. You know, we're the groups that are going to make these new designs. And, you know, don't forget, go support small business. It's really, really important. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it through my Cuttlebug. You guys have probably heard my story. This Cuttlebug, oh my god, it's vintage. My mom got it for me, I want to say like in 2005 or 2006. It is my little workhorse. It just keeps trucking along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Honeybee Stamps die cut, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out the door. And the door itself it's a lot larger than my typical card that I make, just so you guys know in case you go out and purchase that stamp. I want to say it's like 5 by 6 or something. It's much larger than my typical card that I'd make, so I had to use my own cardstock for it. But it's beautiful, and I love the dimension that it creates. There are a bunch of pieces like a hello that's really beautiful and some wreath pieces. The wreath pieces were a little small when I cut them out, but I think I used too heavy of cardstock to do it. But look at how beautiful. This is going to be the little door opener, the door handle for our door. But look, it's even got some 3-dimension on that. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. I've wanted to make a card door card forever. I had a former design team member, Jessica, she's amazing. And she made a card many, many years ago that featured our Easter wreath. Definitely go take a look at it if you've never seen it. It's a wreath, and it's in our Easter set. So if you just go to Jessica Lynn Original and search Easter, you'll see the card she made. It's gorgeous. And I've wanted to make one ever since then, which was quite a few years ago. So I was really excited to find this die cut to be able to try it out. And what I'm doing is just trimming the black paper. And what I realized when I did this is that I should have put the door on the fold so that it would have not had that large black gap. But you know what? Live and learn. And the card is gorgeous anyway. But I think in the future, next time I'll slide the door closer to the fold in the paper, because then I can make sure that it's, you know, flush, so I can cut it right down to the door size. But it's okay. I really like it. I like the trim around it. There are always things we're going to do different, but that's the fun part about making cards. You know, you can change them up. There's one of our brand new Wiener Dogs or Dachshunds. So cute. I just love how it looks like it's sitting there. After I finished this card, I had a thought that it would have been fun to have made maybe one of the doors like a doggy door, where it could have lifted up. Like that would have been fun. Like you would have lifted up and the dog would have been like, "Hi, I'm here in the doggy door." But, you know, again, that's the fun about cards, is you make it the first time and you come up with more ideas and you do it again. Or you do something a little different. Or maybe I'll make a red door, or maybe I'll make a different colored door. So it's a lot of fun. Now I am using Copic markers, and I thought I had zoomed out a little bit, so I apologize. But I did use for this one, it was the 34, which is the same color we use for Brentwood, E34. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just coloring them in so we get a nice base shade. Remember, with Copic markers, always start lighter and then build your colors up, because think about it kind of like watercolors. It's not exactly like watercolors, but it's similar. So there's our E34. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a chocolate brown marker, or Copic marker, and it's E37. And what I'm going to do is do all the shadowing in a brown color. I used to do all my shadowing in gray, and I just don't think it gave the same dimension as it does when you use a similar color. So we're going to go ahead and just use some brown. And again, if you're not sure of what your light source is, you know, go grab a lamp and put it next to your dog and look at where the light shadow, you know, the lights hit. I mean, it's just practice. And I'll be really honest, you can't go wrong. Just have fun with it, try it, and if you don't like it, do it again. If you know, it's not that big a deal to restamp it and cut it out. So this adorable little Dachshund is part of the JessicaLynnOriginal.com 2019 launch. We're going to be launching quite a few different dog breeds, some new Brentwood, and some other stamps. But I'm going ahead and just giving you some previews. I'm super excited for you guys to see this set, and I cannot wait to see how many different ways you use this guy and the other ones that we have in this set as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Once I have that all colored in, I'm going to go ahead and grab the warm gray. I prefer the warm colors of the gray to add a little shadow and dimension in cards. I think it blends better than the cool colors, or maybe I just always use the warm colors, not sure. I'm going to use a W7 just to come back in. I'm not a big fan of just coloring in black. I'd prefer it to be kind of a gray, if that makes any sense, when I go through and put my final shades in. I just think black is, like, I have it on all the outlines, so I feel like if I outlined it and then colored it in black, it might be just too much. I went online and I found this piece of clip art, so I printed it off and then I colored it in. It was a small purchase, but not a big deal, so I went and purchased it. And then I printed it off, so I colored it in, and I just used Copic markers. It's a magnolia branch, so I thought that would be really pretty and kind of springy. Don't get me wrong, Christmas was wonderful. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas too. New Year's is one of my favorite times of the year because it's time to kind of just restart, you know, get some new goals, get some new plans. But boy, spring is my favorite. Spring and summer. I love the warm weather. I am just not a cold winter girl. So I thought, you know what, let's put a nice springy colored wreath on this door. And it's kind of funny because I realized when I put the dog on there, it looks like he's locked outside. So, and does not have a collar on or a leash, so that is not good. Hopefully the yard is fenced in. Alright, let's just take a look at how this looks. So we've got the pretty dimension of the door, the beautiful handle on the door, which looks so cool, the flower, and then our adorable pup is just hanging out down there. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Now, as a reminder, because I did put black cardstock for the solid base, you would have to put like a white sheet on the inside, because otherwise you couldn't write a message. I love it. It's so cute. I realized that the flowers maybe just needed something, so I found these little pearl dots and they got glue on the back, so I just put a couple of those on the flowers. I thought it just added just something a little extra to it. What a happy spring little card. So cute. Well, I just want to take a moment and first off just say thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you for supporting small business. My name is Jessica Lynn. I'm the owner of JessicaLynnOriginal.com. I'll put all the links down below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. If you are thinking about subscribing, it doesn't cost anything and you'll get notifications when we add new stamps and designs, and we like to do specials and sales here on YouTube. So thank you again, and I hope that you have an amazing start to your 2019.